When it comes to joining conferences, the Lync web app is a pretty good application for that. We also have something called the Lync Attendee. Now, if you come out to Bing, you can search and download for it here. You can do a search for Lync Attendee download. This is a full fidelity conferencing client. So if you go out to the download center, you can grab this client, download it. It's 61, almost 62 megabytes. So you would download this attendee setup admin.exe, and notice here in the meeting details here, or the overview, this is strictly a meeting client. So audio, video, full fidelity. As you can see here in the description, we get IM, audio, video. So unlike the web app, this is a full featured client. So if you have somebody coming in from the outside that doesn't have Lync installed, but they need audio, video, and all that other stuff in the meeting, in the conference, then this would be a good way to go. Now, the thing is they would have to download and install this themselves here. You can also give them the link on the meeting webpage. So remember, if you go into a meeting, we go into Outlook and click on this meeting link here, that would actually take me straight into the meeting using the Lync client. But I can force it through the web app by using that / query string SL equals 0. What we can do is, on this screen here, is we can give them a link to download the attendee. So somewhere in this area here, we can say, hey, maybe you don't have Lync installed, go ahead and download the attendee straight from this website. So if you want to give them that and not have to have them go out to Bing and do a search and try to find it that way, you can do that. What we need to do would be go into the control panel. So you'd be logged in as an administrator, and you need to scroll down on the left all the way down to security. And it's going to be a configuration under this web service policy. So we have a global policy for this. By default, you can just modify the global one. This will affect the entire deployment. Notice here we have this option, show Lync attendee download link. So we can enable this option and click on commit. Eventually everything will catch up, and the next time the user goes to that meeting URL, they should see the option to do that. Now, one of the things is to mention here, if you change things in these policies, what you might notice, if you come over to topology on the left, notice we've got a red X over here for replication. That means we're still waiting for the change to get synced up in the SQL database and for everything to kind of catch up. So what that means to me is I might not see that attendee link until this turns into a green check mark. So I might want to sit here and refresh this before I try to test that out, or before I have somebody test that out, because they may go to the website at this point and they wouldn't see that change. Okay, so now finally it's turned green. So that means if we go back to that web URL, we should see the option to download the attendee. So let's try it out. Let's go back over here. I'm going to close out of this. I'm going to paste that URL back in there. We'll do a / SL equals 0 to force the web app. And there you go. You can see down at the bottom here, we have an option to download and install the Lync attendee. So Lync attendee provides integrated audio and video for your meeting. So this is a really good option, really good for external users that are coming in from the outside, and they don't have to, this way they don't have to dial in from the PSTN. So either way, you have two options. You can send them to the download center, or you can enable the download of the Lync attendee here from the meeting page.